All right, we're rolling on camera A and camera B. All right, so tonight is going to be an interesting night because I wanted to try something a little bit different. So, I decided that I do love going live on my Facebook, and I also really like putting videos on my YouTube. So, best of both worlds all at once. Alright, so today we are doing a makeup challenge that we like to do every week. We do a different makeup challenge. We've done the Zodiac, we do the seasons, and this time we're doing the 7 Deadly Sins. Next week we will be doing Harry Potter. So, for everybody's viewing pleasure, I'm doing it live, so, and on my YouTube channel. Alright, so we're gonna, excuse me a moment. Sorry, my daughter left her thing there. My drawers are open. And an added bonus, hey Chloe, and an added bonus is we're gonna try a hard candy product tonight, and it's supposed to be kind of like that glitter flip, which if this stuff doesn't work, I'm definitely gonna be trying that glitter flip. I like to try different brands and try different things because I think it makes it more fun, you know. Like, I get that you shouldn't buy cheap brands, blah, 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 blah. Some of the cheap brands are the best brands. I'm having a hard time getting into my makeup sponges. This is... Please hold while I, there we go. That was difficult. Who knew that packaging was going to be that hard? Alright, so... pull my sleeves up as far as they will go. Alright, so I'm going to be doing Lust tonight. And as for requests, I'm going to be doing a good portion of it with Copycat, which is a beauty brand that's more into dupes, which I'm okay with. Alright, we're gonna start with a primer. I read online that if you put your primer on with a beauty blender, it actually goes on better. And you know what? I'm always down to try stuff like that, so then I can find out if it's hearsay or if it's actually true. I'm putting my primer on first so that it can set. I like my primer to actually set. I'm weird like that. So far I haven't really noticed a difference. I'm very excited to show you, Chloe. I decided to try Copycat because I thought it would be a good brand to try, you know? I like it, personally. I would recommend it. I'm one of those people that's just like, hey, you should try this. If I like it, I think other people will like it. But, everybody's different, so I don't know if everybody will like it. Alright, so, next part. I've gotten a lot of static about not priming my eyelids. So somebody... Hi, Mason. Somebody told me that using concealer could actually work as a good eyeshadow primer. So we're definitely going to try that today. Alright, so I need to dig into my lovely collection. As you can see, here are 3 of the palettes that I've gotten from Danielle, is it Bergoli? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Don't ask. I have 4 palettes by her, but I also have like the biggest collection of palettes out of all my friends. I wouldn't say in the world, because definitely not the biggest collection in the world. I think that title would probably go to Jeffree Star. There we go, got the 4th one. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the palettes. With doing Lust. Oh, I'm sorry, Mason. Alright, so I am pretty much giving everybody shout outs tonight, I guess. So shout out to you if you're watching. Alright, so this one is Earth Metals. I really like this palette. It's very pretty. I like the shimmers in it. This one would probably be my favorite buy of them. This one is very pretty. This one is Ego Trip. Ego Trip is probably one of my favorites. And then Peach Sangria. This one's actually very nice. I really like it. And of course, Modern Fairy Tale. I have tried all of them, and I'm quite a fan. But I'm a firm believer. You don't have to believe me. You can try it yourself. Alright, so we're gonna grab my dip brow, because gotta make sure my girls are on fleek, you know. Whatever that means. Alright, so I always like to do my eyebrows, my eyeshadow first. I always follow the natural line of my eyebrows, so that it just works better that way, you know. Alright, so bam, eyebrows are done. My eyebrows don't take long because I use Anastasia's Dip Brow. Alright. Getting a little nervous about this look, because this is gonna be something completely different than I have done before. So I'm doing we're doing the 7 Deadly Sins. So tonight I am doing Lust. Alright, so I need to grab magic cup of brushes. Please produce some amazing brushes for me to use. Brush up to the heavens. As you can see right here, I screwed up a little bit, but that's what concealer's for. And foundation. I learned a long time ago that you should always do your eyes, your eyebrows, and all that good stuff before you do your foundation, because then you can clean up, make it look nice and neat, super pretty, and it helps with the spillage. Alright, so with doing Lust, I'm going to have to go with some reds, because when I think of Lust, I think of red. Like, this is going to be probably my lip tonight. which that's a just regular red, and this is more of a dark pink, so I might use one of those too. That is actually by Hard Candy, so you guys are going to hear my honest review of it. Ooh, digging that. Alright, so we're going to start with Ego Trip. I have a strict rule tonight that I will not be using any other palettes for my eyeshadow besides the Go2 Beauty. I want to show people how well I think Copycat works, so we're gonna might as well start it out. Alright. There's no names on these colors, it's just that one color and this color and that color. But I think it makes it a little bit more interesting that way. I think they would have had better luck if they would have named it, but you know, that's just my opinion. Alright, this is coming out a little colder than I expected, but it's got good pigmentation. As I said before, this is the Ego Trip palette by Go2 Beauty, which is full of dupes, and I'm a fan of dupes because I can't afford to go and buy some of the name brands that you can see at Ulta or anything like that, because it's a little out of my buying range. So I like to try different dupes and stuff like that, because I feel like if you can find a good brand that produces a makeup kind of like the palette that you want, you might have actually gotten a better deal and a better product, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna grab some of this from my peach sangria, and I'm gonna touch that up just a teensy bit. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're trying. This doesn't have a lot of reds to it. These palettes don't. The closest one to a red is in my Modern Fairy Tale palette, which that is going to be one of my primary colors. I spend a lot of time cleaning my brush off on my pants. If I'm like dressed up to go someplace, like obviously today I'm not. Today I'm just wearing a sweater and some really weird pants. So I don't typically, like if I'm going somewhere, I'll have like a towel or something on my lap. So I don't typically Alright, so I'm using a burgundy color from the Modern Fairy Tale as my base. But like I said, there's not a lot of reds to work with the palettes that I have. But I wanted to show everybody how pigmented the color is. I'm a firm believer that don't knock it until you try it, so like it's not a bad brand, not my favorite, but it's definitely pretty. The color goes on really well, doesn't stain. I'm a firm believer in not wanting my skin to stain. There's a little bit of fallout with these palettes though. That's probably one of the only downsides, in my opinion, is that there's a lot of fallout. Alright, now the fun part of blending and making it look pretty. I want the palette to really... This is the first time I've actually used this Modern Fairy Tale palette, and this is the one that I actually initially made the purchase for Copycat was I really wanted this palette. So far I'm not knocking the concealer as a eyeshadow primer. I'm currently liking it, actually. Sorry that I am not communicating with everybody that is watching the live. Thank you for watching, but I'm primarily trying to focus on what I'm doing for the makeup so that both views get exactly what I'm saying. Alright, so we're gonna play with this a little bit more. I'm trying very, very hard not to grab another palette. I want to use these palettes because I want the look to show the diversity of this brand, you know? Did I use the wrong color? I don't think so. Only downside to using concealer as your primer is it makes it a little bit more difficult to blend. So grab that gold right there. Oh, not that gold. We'll go with that lighter gold right down here because that's pretty. Kind of make it a little bit more interesting. All right, put that pop over there too. See, now that is looking pretty. I'm actually kind of liking this. This might be an eye look that I duplicate. Alright, so we're going to go back to Modern Fairy Tale. I need to touch up that burgundy just a teensy bit. Because my goal is to take that red, you know? Want it to be a solid color for this. Alright. Probably should have got another palette with a little bit more red. Could have used my Jeffree Star, but I'm trying to show the diversity of like the different palettes that I got here. Alright, so we're gonna grab, let's actually take a look at one of these ones. I'm a big fan of these palettes, though. They're actually pretty wonderful. And for the beautiful price of $8.99 a palette, how can you go wrong? Alright, so I'm going to grab, this will work. Alright. This is coming out actually more goldy, but that's okay. It's because I don't have a decent red, so I'm going to grab my Jeffree Star and just do one little touch up so that it represents Lust like I planned. And see, now that is red. Alright. some of this so I can blend this down a bit so it's not so much. But, you know, go big or go home, right? Oh, sorry, my tablet shifted just a wee bit. There we go, much better. All right, so I'll definitely do some touching up to make it look not so warrior woman. Having a chair without a back is kind of pain. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Gotta use words that are very appropriate for the internet. Especially in a group where we allow children. Alright. So, the next part of this lovely makeup entourage is my eyeliner. And of course, I always stick to my favorite. Oh. Well. Oh, no, that looks horrible. I don't know how in the world that one's on point. This one looks like I just let me see if I can. Oh, and the worst part, nope. I worked really hard on my eyeshadow. It's just gonna have to do. Otherwise, it would be starting over from scratch, and that would be another 20 minutes of working really hard on getting my eyeshadow right. So we're gonna pretend they look good, because that is, I can't even pretend. I can't. I'll be back. And I just realized something very awkward for all of my viewers. My bra's hanging on the door. There we go. Hopefully I can... Oh, that doesn't look too bad. All I'm going to need to do is go like this and blend down. Pretty good. Okay. Nothing a little time and patience can't fix, right? Okay, so... Nope. Just an eyeliner failed day today. Way to go, Kessa. Let's trim it up. Kinda make it look... Oh, just not... That's close enough. I'm not gonna sit there and fight with it anymore. Alright, sorry about that. OCD just gets the best of me sometimes. Alright, so now we're gonna find my tray stick. My tray stick is what I use on my waterline, because I'm Kessa. as for my beauty channel, yes, my first name is actually Kessa. We use Sika as my kind of like stage name because I don't want people that don't know me going on my Facebook because I have a daughter. She's a cutie. She's a sweetie. She's kind of my life. Look at that. Ooh, got a little too close to the eyeball on that one. Alright, there we go. Alright, and to make it a little bit more interesting, I think I'm going to have to introduce you to one of my BFFs, which is a ColourPop mascara. I'm going to be using the shade of red, because why not? I use a white lash primer, and mine's by CoverGirl, and it actually works pretty good. I'm a fan of it. That's right, not everything you own for makeup has to be from Ulta, okay? I like finding products at like Walmart or something that works just as good. Because you know what? Look at that. Look at that eyelash primer. It's white. And it works. See? Good thing you didn't see that funny face. Alright, so I'm using an eyelash primer on my lashes. The specific reason that when I use my red mascara, I want the red to actually go on red. Because the only downside about using a colored mascara on black lashes is you'll have you'll still have the red effect or purple effect or pink effect, but you're not going to be able to notice it. And without being able to notice it, it won't look the same. So I use an eyelash primer. Not telling you you have to, but it'll make the red go on, or the pink, or the purple, or the blue, or the green, or the orange, or whatever you're putting on your lashes. It'll make the color actually look like it's there. And I don't know about anybody else, but when I'm using a colored mascara, I want it to actually show up. I do try different brands at Walmart, actually quite frequently, because I want to see if shopping at Walmart for certain products will have the same effect as when I shop online. Because I am a makeup fanatic. I'm addicted to makeup products, and I like doing my makeup. So my goal is to always find something that'll actually work just as good as an expensive brand, because if I kept on buying just expensive makeup, I wouldn't have found like some really great like little things that like work wonderful. Like, I love Hard Candy. Hard Candy is one of my favorite brands. Yes, I can buy it at Walmart, but it works. And that's the whole point of finding brands that work for you. It's not about how much you spend. It's not about where you buy it. It's about something that actually works. And sometimes there have been times where I've tried expensive brands from like Sephora and Ulta, and they didn't have nearly as good as like something that I got at Walmart. Alright, so we're going to continue on. No, I am not shaming Ulta or anything like that. If you like it, you buy it. Go ahead. I'm not going to tell you you can't, because that's not what I'm here for. And I'm looking for the palette that's sitting right there on my table. Alright, so the next part of my makeup is my concealer. And this is where I get to fix it up, kind of make it look the way that I would typically have it. War paint, ooga booga. Alright. Alright, and we're just going to continue with this one. Alright, so the reason why I'm using a different concealer than what I put on my eyelids today, because I don't want to use my favorite concealer, and this one happens to take the cake for me. And this concealer is actually by ELF. So is the one that I used a little bit ago, but I like this one. I could actually use it as a foundation because it's light enough for me. Alright, and here we are shaping it out to try to make it look a little bit better. See? It would work as a foundation for me. Just kidding. Don't use concealer as a foundation. Hi, Adara. You just got a shout out. Hi, Tiffany. You just got a shout out from my YouTube channel. All right. And before you guys even ask why I'm getting all pretty full, because I want to. I might go rent myself a movie, pick up a bag of snacks, and enjoy the best date of all, a date with myself. Alright. So, my go-to foundation is the shade that I use for the winter. That's why it looks a little bit pale on me right now. That is because I've already started using my summer foundation. Right? I got these from Walmart. I like to wear headbands for my lives. But this is my summer foundation. It's by Labri, and it has more of a summer glow tone for me. But this is just this one is my go-to foundation. This one's also enriched with CBD. My Labri is actually enriched with aloe vera. I put the CBD in my own foundation, so no, you can't buy it that way. I like putting CBD in my foundation. It makes my skin a lot better. And before I hear it from anybody going, well, your skin is already perfect. Honey, it takes a lot of work to make my skin look even remotely this good. Alright, I need to fix that right there, because there we go. Kind of screwed that up a little bit, but that's okay. The foundations that I use, yes, I always get a foundation that contains SPF. This one that has the aloe vera in it, yes, it actually even helps, like if you get sunburn on your nose. I used it last year, and it actually helped my sunburn. Okay, so today we're going to use Maybelline New York Super Stay Full Coverage. It's a light powder, so I just use it over top to kind of soften it out a little. I'm keeping the look very simple tonight. Don't want it to be too much since I'm not going to be wearing it very long. Alright, so let's see. This is actually a highlight contour finishing palette. This is a light one. This is actually done by Cover FX. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm box. If you have not tried BoxyCharm, I do recommend it. BoxyCharm is a great subscription, probably my favorite. This one actually, this palette, I just got this month. So this is the newest one. Pop a blush. Make my cheeks look rosy. Yeah, I'm goofy, I get it. Alright, so my fan brush is still dirty, so I'm not going to be able to use my fan brush. So I'm just going to use this little poof poof. So I can put on some highlighter. Alright. I'm going to grab this one. Hey Andrea. Giving everybody shout outs today. That's awesome. Alright, so well, I'm not going to contour today, so I'm going to try to keep this super simple. Alright, so now the last thing to do is lipstick. This is a super red lipstick. All right. It's dry, it's sparkly, it's cute. Oh, thanks, hon. And it's going pretty good. I'm actually doing a recording for YouTube. I don't have bug. I'm just doing my makeup for fun. Actually, what's going to happen is I'm going to go to the gas station, grab some munchies, grab me something to drink, probably get a new movie from Redbox, and call it a night. But I decided to put my extensions in because I thought this look looked really cute. But there we go. I'm not going to do my finishing spray because I don't plan on wearing this all night. Actually, I didn't think it was possible. This stuff actually works pretty good. It got sparklier. More sparkly? Alright, so here's my look of lust. It's very simple, very just, I think the most lustfulness of my entire look would probably be my lipstick. Alright, so I'm going to do my usual thing. Love, cheese, and bacon grease, and peace out, Girl Scout. I'll see you guys later. All right, we're gonna stop you.